right, guys, let's see who this reading is for. I just did Taurus's energy. I got Capricorn in the 8th with Uranus's energy here. I believe this is going to be for Gemini. Double check. All right, yeah. Pluto is currently in Capricorn in the 8th house for you, Gemini, and Uranus is in your 12th. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. You've got Pluto and Uranus, two revolutionary planets, sitting in two water elements in your chart. The 8th house ruled by Scorpio, 12th house ruled by Pisces. All right, very interesting. House of transformation, also in the house of the unknown for you. Okay. Very significant. All right, let's go, Gemini. What's going on here? What am I pulling? Soul's journey. What's this all about? These changes could be very refreshing for you. All right, massive change. All right, so discipline just came out. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Where's Saturn for you? Saturn is in your 10th house. Wow. Okay, makes sense. To your divine life purpose. Is that relationships? Success is what I just saw. It kind of flipped out and went back in. It says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. All right. So 10th house energy has a lot to do with public image. All right. Your divine life purpose. It's basically where your professional aspirations are. And it has a lot to do with an accomplishment. All right. An achievement pertaining to career. So there's discipline in that area for you, Gemini. We just had a full moon in your sign, all right, which is your ascendant. It gives me the energy of you really stepping into you, right? Everything is being illuminated on you. All right, so how did that work out for you? All right, let's see what happens here. So discipline, again, it was giving me Saturn's energy. All right, and Saturn is in Pisces for you at this time. Also, discipline can speak about Capricorn's energy as well, right? Because Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, and Capricorn is your 8th house of transformation. All right, which came out on the Astro Dice there. Now, Uranus, major revolutionary changes, all right, pertaining to Aquarius's energy as well. That has a lot to do with your 9th house, spirituality. Nothing going on there right now, but it will be January 20th when Pluto heads into Aquarius. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Full moon in Gemini. Truth, communication, right? It's giving me like Ace of Swords energy. Don't always expect the truth from everybody. Expect it from yourself, all right? From the house of self. That's kind of where that full moon's in place for you. All right. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. All right. Peace's energy is, for me, the energy of the sun. All right. The sun is in Sag right now, which is in the house, your 7th house. All right, Gemini, it's where the sun sits, Mars sits, Mercury is in there right now, Sirius is there right now, and there's going to be a new moon coming up in Sag as well. So a lot pertaining to your 7th house energy could be coming into effect. all right, with these current transits that just happened. Mars moved into Sag on the 24th. The Sun in Sag on the 22nd. Mercury in Sag was on the 10th. And Sirius is also in Sag. It happened on the 25th of November. Okay. Now, that new moon in Sag could be very significant for you on the 12th, pertaining to relationships, contracts, partnerships, things like that. Okay. Careful signing contracts. Look over everything. It's kind of what I just heard. All right. By then, Mercury will be in Capricorn in your 8th house, and it's going to go retrograde on the 13th, which is the following day after that new moon. All right, so just be careful signing contracts. All right, Mercury can be a trickster planet. All right. Let's see. You've been already disciplined on what your life purpose is, so just be careful. Don't go getting into anything, starting anything fresh. Stay sticking to what you know already. All right. See, indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Use your discernment when things are coming up for you. All right. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. Thank you, Spirit. I just said that. All right. Don't be indecisive about this Pisces energy for you. Saturn is now direct. All right. Neptune, the planet of illusions versus reality, is going to go direct on December 6th. All right. So this week coming up is going to be very significant for you. Don't be indecisive. Use your discernment. Allow your intuition to guide you, because you already know what your divine life purpose is. 10th house energy for you. All right. Look how both of these are in the purple. This is where Saturn sits for you. Discipline and purpose. 10th house energy. All right. Notice the purple. It's crown chakra energy. You've been illuminated. You already know what this is all about. That full moon showed you honesty, clarity. You gained a new perspective. All right. Communication came in for you on what path you're meant to be on at this time. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right. Courage. All the purples. Geez, look at this. Purple. There's a darker purple. There's this more of like an indigo purple, which is the energy of the third eye, and more purple. All right, Gemini. You've been illuminated completely. That's crown chakra energy all the way through the reading so far. All right. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. All right. And what came out here was Capricorn in the 8th house. All right. Transformation is what you've gone through. You have the courage to go through this transformation here. All right. And it's given me because Uranus is energy. All right. It's revolutionary change. Uranus rules over Aquarius's energy. Aquarius is very independent, all right, very eccentric, intelligent. It's giving overall smart, right? Just overall smart. Like, you know what decision you're meant to make here, all right? So don't be indecisive. Use your intuition. Let your discernment guide you, all right? Or let your intuition guide you and use your discernment, okay? What is this pertaining to? I was being called to use these cards because of the purple that are on them. This is my Zodiac Moon card deck. All right, and it helps me overall utilize the energy of where the moon cycles happen, what could be significant for you pertaining to the transits that are coming up. All right, I'm seeing lots of purple here for a reason. I want to use this deck. What's significant for this reading for Gemini? Now, this could be Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever the placement is for you in your chart. All right. Specifically, I'm speaking to a Gemini ascendant. All right. But again, full moon energy, we just came out of there. All right. Something's been illuminated. All week through my readings, I was getting the energy of reflection, which is Gemini's energy, is the energy of the twins. And I kept getting monkey see, monkey do. I don't know why. All right. So you've been disciplined already. All right. You can't always expect the truth from others, but expect it from yourself. All right. What you see others do, don't do. You utilize your discernment here. All right. Even if you feel indecisive on which path to take. I keep saying it's Mercury's day, work with it. Purpose. You know what your purpose is already. All right. So you're not meant to go down anybody else's path but yours. All right. It's because you know that you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Discipline. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Here we go. Hold down. All right, Eclipse in Aries, collaboration, boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. Look at that heavy, like I'm getting like the energy of the sacral chakra. All right, the orange is what it's giving me now. All right, down at the bottom of the deck, Moon and Leo. All right, so it goes from like the energy of the base chakra, the red, into the orange, which is base, and then here we have sacral. All right, this is more earthly issues. This has a lot to do with like practicalities and things like that. So this is you utilizing the energy of intimacy and creativity to push forward. But again, something's been illuminated here, crown chakra energy. All right, so there's an eclipse coming up in Aries this upcoming year in 2024. I'll give you an exact date on that. April 8th. All right, Aries season, obviously. It's a new moon solar eclipse in Aries at 19 degrees. All right. Could be very significant for you. All right, as Aries is, which house is that for you? 11th house for you, Gemini. All right, and 11th house has a lot to do with collaborations. All right, look at the card. I'll read it for you guys real quick. It says boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. All right, collaboration. Let's see. North Node is actually in Aries right now too for you. It's in the 11th house. All right, so North Node is all about your divine life purpose. Thank you, Spirit. Here you go. All right, and 11th house is Aquarius's energy, right? Uranus's energy. Eclipse in Aries. All right, it says, you are a spiritual being experiencing life in the physical earthly domain, learning life lessons, be led by your interest and above all, love with all your heart. This card can refer to a karmic connection such as a soulmate or someone you feel drawn to, and signifies the time is right for business or personal collaboration. You will feel fulfilled by expressing your true self and finding out more about your purpose in life. You may wish to follow the yellow brick road to complete a project you feel truly motivated by, express your latent talents, and learn new ways to get ahead. However, it's possible that you feel shy or unable to express yourself assertively. You may feel eclipsed by someone else. It's important at this time to see other person's viewpoint, but also to be assertive. Avoid tempers and controlling behaviors. Assert yourself lovingly and allow new ventures and relationships to enter your sphere. Relationships are the fast track to learning at this time, so seek to understand yourself and others if you feel your way is being blocked by them. Show compassion and understanding for those who are unable to understand you. Avoid being reactive, by proactive, or be proactive instead. Seek a balanced outlook to what is your path in life and what is another's path. Your paths may intersect, but need only continue together if the relationship is healthy and mutually supportive. Changes in your relationships can be symptomatic of big picture turning points in your learning curve, so try to see relationships in the broader perspective of your personal development. All right, so again, you've been disciplined here. You've seen honesty. You've been indecisive. You're allowing your energy of your intuition to guide you, which is your overall upper chakras, right? I said something about the base chakra having a lot to do with like earthly issues pertaining to practicalities and being like more in the need for groundedness, all right, but also needing to be creative here with the sacral chakra, and it's asking for you to collaborate. All right, collaboration has a lot to do with your 11th house energy, Aquarius's energy, which is ruled by Uranus. Whatever transformation is happening here right now with Pluto being in Capricorn in your 8th house, by the time it moves into your 9th house of spirituality is where this is going to be at full-blown exposure for you to collaborate with others. This is kind of what I'm getting. All right, so I'm reading right off of here, you guys. It just kind of explained exactly what I was just saying. All right. Again, I feel everyone at some point in their maturity, their energy of Saturn, they're going to be experiencing some sort of spiritual awakening. All right, whether you want to take that path or not, you can always use the energy of escapism and do drugs and alcohol, but it's no reason for it, right? In order for you to mature in life, you have to take on the responsibility, be more structured and disciplined in your overall energy, and that requires for you to be able to collaborate with others. All right, so again, use your discernment on who you want in your overall environment, because it's your energy, right? You don't want to hold on to anybody else's energy that is in its toxicity and not in your best interest. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for that. Let me just move this over. Woo. Okay. I'm being called to pull astro alignment. I used my astro oracle earlier, but those cards are a bit bulky. I like smaller ones, and these are more colorful. It was giving me chakra energy when I used these cards, which is kind of what I'm getting from this reading so far. All right. All right, so this specific deck goes over planets, signs, moon cycles. It does asteroids. All right, it speaks about north node, south node energy, ascendant, descendant. It speaks about, again, the astrological axis, which are technically the Imam Koli, right? The medium Koli. Very significant to a lot of placements here, and transits also happening. So let's just see what discipline is all about. All right. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. I'm looking at the mandalas here. All right. Notice how I said Pisces energy for this, upper chakra energy. Look at this mandala and how it has a lot of the lighter blues, the indigos, the purples. All right, that is throat chakra, third eye, and crown chakra energy there. All right, you can accomplish what you set your mind to, and that's more of like the feminine energy. All right, when I think of those upper chakras. Sorry guys, I'm like all over the place with this here. Oh. Interesting. Where we're going to be seeing on March 25th a full moon lunar eclipse in Libra, which is where the south node is. On April 8th we'll have the new moon solar eclipse in Aries. All right, so very significant to the energy of the nodes as well. All right, so 11th house energy, and what is that for you? The opposing energy of the 11th house, the 5th house for you as well. Creativity. Hello. All right, so discipline. First quarter moon could be very significant. It's coming up in Pisces on December 19th. All right. This one is saying that the energy is gaining momentum, initiative, and magnetism. So that first quarter moon in Pisces has a lot to do with the energy of Neptune, right? It's going to be direct at that time. It's going to be where your imagination, your creativity, the energy of love, right? You possibly being exposed to like vivid dreams and things like that. All right, so just utilize that energy to your benefit. Okay, the energy is going to be gaining momentum. It's something during the Sagittarius new moon on the 12th. The first quarter moon is where that's going to be tested. Okay, so Sagittarius's energy, it's mutable. All right, it has a lot to do with higher learning, spirituality, and so does Pisces. They're both ruled by the energy of Jupiter. Okay, which is all about growth and expansion. All right, let's do honesty here. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Notice how I chose to use this deck. I just kind of look around and feel the vibe. Look how I wanted to pull the smaller cards, and it sits right over the energy of the mandala. And I said here I was getting upper chakra, which is feminine energy. Pisces is feminine energy, guys. It's ruled by Neptune. It's a feminine planet. All right. Just kind of going with the flow of the reading. Here's this mandala if you want to look closer to it and kind of meditate on that for a second. All right. This one is a darker purple. It's kind of giving me more of like a darker vibe. And it's kind of giving me, because you're not receiving the truth from someone or a certain situation, or not seeing the energy of enlightenment within whatever it is that you want the truth about. All right. You have to expect it from yourself, which is the house of self, all right? And that's where that full moon happens. Something was enlightened there, all right? Something was illuminated, I mean. All right. Honesty. Ooh, Venus. All right, Venus is all about beauty, art, and love. All right, there's Venus's energy there. Venus is in Libra. For you, this is going to be, is it 5th house energy I just said? Yeah, 5th house energy. It's all about creativity. All right, this could have a lot to do with, let's start here. 5th house is ruled by the sun. I just kept saying enlightenment, all right? You want the truth about something. If it's pertaining to some sort of creative project, if it has something to do with children, if it's where you need to self-express and speak your truth about something, if it has something to do with like a love affair, whatever it is for you, all right? Spirit is asking you to be in the energy of love. Venus is currently in Libra, all right? But it's going to be moving into Scorpio. Scorpio is the energy of the 6th house. It calls for health and hard work. All right. So overall health, meaning equilibrium when it comes to your mind, body, and spirit. All right. Where you need to be of service to others, where the energy is calling for you to be a bit more organized and detail oriented. It's requiring you to be almost like on a routine type of thing. Right. So as I split the deck, let's see, 3rd quarter moon and Earth. Interesting. The 3rd quarter moon that's coming up is on December 5th, and it's in Virgo, which is an Earth sign. All right. And what I just say, that Venus is going to be moving into Scorpio, which is the 6th house energy. It's Virgo's energy. All right. So something significant to this 1st quarter moon, 3rd quarter moon energy. All right. I'm telling you, look at this. I'm not even making it up. Look. I just said that this mutable energy this month was going to be significant. Go listen to my other readings that I've done for the past couple days, all right? 3rd quarter moon is going to be happening in Virgo. New moon in Sag on the 12th. This is the 5th, the 12th, and then here's the 19th. All right, we just had that full moon in your sign, Gemini. It's very significant to the reading, all right? It has a lot to do with you being disciplined, you seeing the honesty about something, being indecisive, but using your discernment, and you knowing what your purpose is here and what you're meant to do. All right. I said something about earthly issues in the very beginning when I saw the energy of the root chakra, right? It's earth element. It's something that requires for you to be grounded. It speaks about dealing with practicalities. All right. And also, as you've gained some sort of breakdown here, some sort of readjustment when it comes to the changes that are happening with Venus transitioning over to Scorpio's energy. Again, that's on the 4th of December. All right. You're going to see the honesty about something and what your main focus should be, what you should be putting hard work into. All right. 6th house energy. And by the time the moon moves into that 1st quarter moon in Pisces, that's where that energy is going to be gaining momentum. All right. It has a lot to do with your relationships because that's where the new moon in Sag is happening, is in your 7th house. All right. I hope this is making sense, but that's overall what I'm getting. All right. Interesting. I don't even know where to put it down because it was almost like, yes, you are on point. All right. I'm just going to put it the way it was. Look at this crazy shit. I'm sorry, guys. The sun is what came out under the earth element that I just pulled off the deck. It speaks about life, vitality, and your purpose. All right. Your purpose could even possibly be, with it coming out in the reading the way that it is right now, very significant to your 7th house energy. All right. It's giving me the sun in Sag, where the sun is right now. All right. Sun in Sag is in your 7th house. All right. Once the sun moves into Capricorn, which is on December 22nd, it's going to be moving into the house of transformation. Okay. Everybody, no matter where in your chart collectively, I read for everybody and I can explain the placements of where it's happening here and what kind of changes you're going to be experiencing. All right. So specifically for you, Gemini, with Pluto being in your 8th house, moving into Aquarius. All right. In your 9th house, this is going to be like a spiritual journey for you. All right. Or you going back to school for something, higher knowledge. Maybe your belief system changes. I don't know. All right. You could be involved with someone that's foreign or wanting to travel, to a different country or something, or just to go discover something new. Right. I don't know what this is, But whatever it is, it's a brilliant time right now to get started with it, because the sun is in Sag and it rules over the energy of ninth house energy, right? Of higher knowledge. It's bringing in harmony, ease, and compatibility is what it's saying with the sextile energy here. All right. All right. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Let's just move on from this. All right. All right, just be careful when Venus moves into Scorpio's energy, okay? Because Scorpio is very mysterious. It can speak a lot about being very secretive, all right, when it comes to love affairs. So that's why I feel that this Venus came over honesty, all right? Just be very careful. Use your discernment if you feel indecisive about a situation, a partnership, a relationship, or even a specific contract. I just said the full moon was in Gemini. It had a lot to do with signing something. Be careful. All right. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Okay. Maybe you were lied to recently. Who knows? All right. Who cares too, right? Like, if it wasn't meant for you, it's not meant for you. All right. There's something readjusting here before that new moon cycle begins in Sag for you in your 7th house. And then the energy from that relationship, that partnership, that contract is going to be tested, and it fell over top of discipline. It's like, you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. I swear to you, if you don't fucking go through with this, I'm pissed already, because I see it. I have like a vision of what the future looks like for you. It's bright, right? You're here. You know what you're meant to do. Life purpose. All right. I just seen the energy of the sun. All right, I know what I'm here to do. Let's see what comes out. I'm telling you. 6th house is going to be very significant for you. I was getting the same exact thing with this energy here. Spirits is just clarifying what your purpose is. All right, 3rd quarter moon happening in Virgo, earth element. And I said it ruled over the energy of the 6th house. All right. Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. And that was specifically pertaining to this transformation energy that was going to be happening with Venus moving into Scorpio. Okay. I just got like heavy energy over me right there. All right, so Virgo's element could be very significant for you, Gemini. Obviously, it is your, if you are a Gemini, okay, it has a lot to do with, if I'm thinking overall for an ascendant Gemini, it's Virgo is going to be your 4th house energy as well. Juno is there. Juno's in Virgo. That's right. So Juno, the marriage, the asteroid of marriage and partnerships is there. All right. And that's where that last quarter moon in Virgo is going to be happening. Ooh, last quarter moon. Again, it was asking you to do what? It's going to be a breakdown, a readjustment, or some sort of forgiveness for you. All right. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Today is Mercury's day. I'm being called to read what Mercury is all about. All right. Wow. It's a lot. Okay. Let me start off. Mercury has a lot to do with your mind, your intellect, your thoughts, judgment, understanding, communication, information exchanges, mediations, versatility, eloquence, acumen. It speaks about your ability to learn, dexterity, agility, flexibility, adaptability. The energy can be very cunning. It could be very, curiosity is heightened. You can be involved with relatives, especially brothers and sisters. It has a lot to do with friends and acquaintances. Has a lot to do with documents, letters, contracts, discussions, and arguments. Has a lot to do with business. All right. Commerce, education, information, news, rumors. Has a lot to do with transport, communications with computers. Scientists, writers, editors, and journalists are very significant. All right. So maybe even you doing something in the media could be very significant at this time. Or you know what your divine life purpose is to do here. All right. Ooh, all right. I'm getting like the heebie-jeebies. Let me put this deck away. What did I have at the bottom of the deck? Solstice. All right. So the winter solstice could be very significant for you. Again, that's when the sun enters Capricorn. And that's going to be on December 22nd. All right. So by then we'll have Mercury in Capricorn. It's going to be in retrograde at that time, which Mercury is your ruling planet, right? In Capricorn, it sits with, what did I say earlier? Your 8th house of transformation. There you go. All right. So very significant. It speaks about a focus, a transition, and an amplification being generally in that area for you. All right. So yeah. Energy moving into Capricorn is very significant. The sun will be there. We'll have Pluto will still be there. All right. Mercury will be retrograde there. Mars won't move into Capricorn probably until 2024. It's going to be relatively slow. All right. Let's see when Mars moves into Capricorn. Yeah, until January 4th. All right. So, you'll have a good month of this energy here. Now, when Mars hits Capricorn, it's like full-blown take action, right? Full-blown take action when it comes to your overall transformation. I like this a lot. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, guys. Let's pull some some tarot. So I said Capricorn being very significant. I had Virgo being very significant. 2 earth elements. All right, which earth element came out here? Stay grounded, guys. I mean, it's very important for you to stay grounded at this time. All right. I'm on my baby decks today. Don't judge me. I just wanted to fit perfectly here with what the energy I'm getting. So I just did Taurus's energy, and it was kind of all over the place. Oh. All right, so first quarter moon that's going to be happening in Pisces. Very significant to where Saturn's placement is for you. Again, with the discipline card coming out saying I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And Pisces is in your 10th house of career, public image, professional aspirations. It's definitely the divine masculine energy. All right, so maybe you're going to be called to have some sort of balance here because Pisces energy is ruled by Neptune again, and it has a lot to do with the energy of the feminine. All right, let's get with the program here. Wow, Wheel of Fortune, I like it. All right, Sagittarius is energy. All right. That first quarter moon in Pisces is happening on the 19th, where technically it's going to be meeting Aquarius season. All right. And what's the Wheel of Fortune? All fixed signs. Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. All right. So Wheel of Fortune coming in here. You can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Wheel of Fortune is your destiny, is your divine purpose, and it has a lot to do with fate. All right. Now, honesty with Venus being here. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Venus currently is in Libra. In your 5th house is going to be moving into your 6th house energy on December 6th. All right. Let's see what comes out. What Venus is going to bring in for you when it moves into your 6th house. Page of Swords. All right. Page of Swords is giving me you being curious about something, right? You gaining knowledge about something. All right. It speaks about, you could even be feeling like you want to investigate some sort of, new love interest is what I'm getting with Venus energy being here. Something artistic even. All right. What's on the bottom of the deck? There you are. Sun and Gemini. All right. I said that Venus moving into Scorpio can be very secretive. All right. So be careful of those watching you and wanting to betray you. All right. And this is even be careful with the documents that you sign. I said it earlier. All right. Be careful with the documents that you sign. It's giving me like heavy, preparing yourself for like contracts and things like that. All right. Now, this third quarter moon happening in Virgo, which is technically your 4th house, earth element. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. If I was getting overall the energy of the 6th house with this, which I was in the beginning with that Virgo third quarter moon, all right. Use your intuition, use your discernment when it comes to what you're feeling your divine purpose is here. What you want to put your hard work into. 6th house energy. Okay? What is this? Ooh, smack dab in the face, Virgo's energy. What did I say? You could possibly be even wanting to go through some sort of spiritual transformation. Here's your soul's journey right here. The Hermit card. All right. Why did that come out? Knight of Cups. Thank you. Be careful with getting into new relationships. Number one. All right. Because somebody should just wanting to come in and court you real quick and then be out. The Knight of Cups isn't someone that's here to stay long term, all right? But I feel like you could be searching for your star, right? Your divine life purpose, because purpose is what came up. And you could be indecisive because of the emotional offers that are being offered to you. This is technically Scorpio's energy, all right? And Scorpio is 6th house for you, all right? So maybe this is good for you. Maybe this is saying, oh, yes, it is. 6 of Wands, Spirit said, yes, you got it. All right, so Scorpio in the 6th house is what this is. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. What does life have to do for you in the 6th house? Your health, your overall mind, body, spirit, and your mind, body, spirit, and your overall what you do for work. All right, and I feel what you're going to be working on here is becoming grounded, being pragmatic and enduring, all right, when it comes to your overall health. Okay. Now, let's clarify this purpose here. I know what I'm here to do with 6th house. Again, work, being of service to others, and health. All right, what is this all about? If I see High Priestess, I'm going to fall over. I'm not even kidding. Ace of Wands, something creative. Thank you, Spirit. And then it's a new opportunity, something you're passionate about. All right. Obviously, it's your life purpose, right? What is this? Thank you. Shut up! Oh my gosh. When I say I feel the energy before it even comes out, I feel it, right? It's a heavy responsibility, so be careful. Okay? This is the energy of Saturn and Sag. Saturn and Sag. I'll read it out for you in just a second. All right. Creepy. I'm telling you, creepy. Spirit's like when you're on the path and you know what you know, you can almost call the cards that are going to come out. All right. Saturn and Sag. Fulfillment. I'll read it out to you guys. I wish I had the card, but I don't. All right. So Saturn is all about ambition and drive. Sagittarius' energy speaks about optimism and adventure. And this card specifically in the deck, it says a merchant sits on a chest at his quayside awaiting the arrival of a sailing ship from abroad. In the foreground is a large stack of money. Above is an ancient talisman to bring good fortune in any lottery. Look at this. Here's the good fortune, right? What did I say? That first quarter moon in Pisces was going to be where? In Aquarius this season, happening on December 19th. All right. Now, Saturn is the ruling planet to Aquarius as well as to Capricorn. Very significant to your 8th and 9th houses. Transformation, spiritual awakening type of thing. All right. For Sagittarians, the areas of life in which Saturnian discipline and responsibility find most fulfillment is in the quest for knowledge and truth. People with this combination are intellectually proud and have a strong desire to be accepted as an authority in a specialized field. Philosophy and religion are of great importance to Saturn Sagittarians, and they speak out for and stick conscientiously to their own moral code. The planet Saturn gives the ambition of Sagittarius as a solid sense of achievement and injects reality into the archer's natural optimism. The negative side of people with this planet sign combination can be a self-righteous attitude that attempts to impose its philosophy and ethics on others. This can defeat the Sagittarian's strong need for personal reputation. There can be bluntness in the Saturn Sagittarian manner, which, although prompted by honesty, may have little concern for other people's feelings. However, hypocrisy is not something Saturn Sagittarians are comfortable with, and they may prefer to settle for the wrath of the offended. Long distance travel, particularly for business, on any of the above activities can be successful and quite lucrative for Saturn Sagittarians. Likewise, dealings with foreign people or companies come through. When I say spirit, I'll be like, I know what I'm talking about, right? Usually when this card turns up in a reading, it indicates a successful culmination to an ambition or a business venture. This usually has something to do with contact in a foreign country. All right, so the events taking place with this is an important business trip abroad, an international conference, acquiring a reputation abroad. All right, what did I say? Pisces sat in your 10th house of your reputation. All right, of your career, and it has a lot to do with the effects of a major false pass. All right, I love it. I mean, I literally almost fell over when I seen the High Priestess card. But I feel like Spirit is saying yes, right? It's time. It's your time. You've been disciplined. You've been on point with your shit, is what I'm getting here. All right. Honesty. Be careful with the contracts that you sign right now. And be sure that it's something that is going to last you. I feel, number one, long term. I'm getting Virgo's energy. It's asking for you. I'm getting like Mercury in Virgo's energy is the energy of the 10 of Pentacles. It's long-term stability, security in your life, right? And you doing something that you absolutely love to do, all right? That's just what the energy is given here, all right? So what I almost fell over with was the opportunity to do something creative, utilizing the energy of your intuition, all right? It was giving me High Priestess energy, all right? I love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there.